I do know that using drugs of any sort is not okay when you're pregnant, but I am good friends with people that did use when they were pregnant, and their children are perfectly fine. They have no problems. That does not mean that I think that my son isn't gonna have any problems. He very well could, but it's not gonna change the fact that, like, I still am gonna love the shit out of him.
And Dr. Sophie, I want to talk to you in a minute as the medical director of the largest Department of Child and Family Services unit in the entire United States. You are the medical director of that. I want to talk to you about that aspect of it in a minute. But first, I want to talk to you about this from a medical standpoint, because I think Sara, in her mind, just because she doesn't know, I don't think she's trying to be hard-headed about it, I just think she doesn't get the ramifications of what she's doing on this unborn child. From a medical standpoint, what are the risks here?
I mean, the earlier in the pregnancy that you insult that child with drugs, alcohol, whatever it is, you're risking the development of their spinal cord, their brain, their vital organs, kidney, liver, all that stuff. You have put, from birth to at least the first trimester, about 10 or 20 barriers in this kid's way already. We don't know what the ramifications are going to be. So, I mean, from a medical standpoint, every puff you do, every snort you take, you're adding another problem for that child.
Do you get that?
Yeah, I get that, and I didn't know that.
This is not to scare you like we're just making noise.
No, I know,
You're killing
and
this
I'm
baby.
not trying to make excuses. I'm not.
This is a loop of babies that are born addicted. I want you to, everyone, just take a look at this.
Look,
These,
You gotta look at it.
you have to, Sarah, you have to feel it. Because that's what's going to make an impact for you.
And I wish we could show her, Dr. Phil, women on floors in prison delivering babies. 'Cause that's a reality.
Okay.
Sarah, these babies shake. They're in withdrawal when they're born. They're craving their heroin. They can't suck. They can't eat. They get diarrhea. They vomit. They don't gain weight. They don't bond to you because they're too busy neurologically. There's so much noise going on for them.
And then they have delays. Often they don't talk. They suffer from mental retardation.
that's the reality of why I agreed to talk to you. Because I don't think any young woman with a clear view of what the risks were would make the decisions you're making. I think if you knew then what you know now.
I would never want to do that to my baby.
Okay, but so you've learned something here today, right? And
I'm so sorry. Like, I cannot wait to tell. Like.
And the fact is, it may not be too late, because what needs to happen at this point, and Dr. Sophie, help me out here, I don't want to get out of my lane, but what needs to happen at this point is a very different type of prenatal care, a very different regimen that could bolster this baby and close any gaps that may have happened. There are things that can be done remedially that can help this situation. And you know, your baby may be completely fine. We don't know. We need to know.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.